Hello and welcome back. We start our adventure with Norris, the psychotic wanderer who just keeps wandering around forever and ever and ever. We really need him to go in and mine and build, but no, he's just wandering around this area, frustrating everybody. So hopefully he comes out of that soon. I guess he's going to get hungry soon, so that might trigger some of what breaks him out of it. Anyways, Nicole currently has a lot of needs, lots of red. Recreation deprived, even though there's chests, and she's cleaning. Why is she cleaning? What else can Nicole do? Oh, there's nothing to haul right now? Interesting. Can hunt. Maybe I'll have her clean up some hunting. Because that's not... here's some stuff to kill. Why don't you shoot this stuff? Go hunting, please. Because that is worthless. Norris is still a problem. We have only minor breaks, which is good. Got Nicole out, but that's it. We still have Reyes here. Reyes is healing up from some gunshot wounds. He fell to the earth in an escape pod. We don't know if he'll stick around or if he'll leave, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Additionally, we're still working on this, and Norris is still psychotic. He went and ate. And he's still psychotic wandering. I should probably just arrest him at this point. Initial hope. You can see the whole list. His recreation is starved, and there's a horseshoe pit right here. He could go play horseshoes, and no longer starving for recreation. Ver is butchering what Nicole just shot, which is good. Nicole, hunt this up. He's back! Yay, he's back, which is good. I really don't... oh, that's fine. So we have a proximity that's too close to, I guess it's the Orion installation, Terrell. So we're a little bit too close, but that's okay. Just means they'll be mad at us for a little while. So Ver is cooking. We had set up some cooking to do so that we could turn the rice into a finished meal. At some point here, I'm going to put in, I have the mod, the refrigerator mod, and so I'm going to put in a bunch of refrigerators and start storing everything there, and then I can prevent the animals from touching it as well. But right now we just don't have that much stuff, so I'm not too worried. One interesting thing is these animals up here, since there's so many of them, have eaten almost all of the grass in the area. So they're literally like starving each other out. I don't know what that means. They might, I don't know if they starve to death. That's something I've never seen. So it looks like some of their food is okay, but usually they just leave out the northern side. So I could probably hunt this out, but they'll probably eat each other, which would be just great. But Norris is back to mining, which is helpful, and Nicole is probably still cleaning of all things. Let's see if there's anything else we can tell her to haul. Because she's surprisingly pretty worthless, but hauling is valuable later on, especially when we harvest for the amount of stuff we can transfer. We definitely don't need her cleaning down there. Did I? Clear the home area down there. We don't need this. Don't need that. All of that home area is probably okay. We'll clean up a little bit of this. Let's make sure there's nothing else on the board. There's surprisingly a lot of mountain compared to the amount of land that's out there. So she can haul both of those, and we'll just keep working. I don't think Scrooge may not get the opportunity to haul, which is fine. He's a capybara. If he wasn't bonded, honestly, I'd probably just butcher him, but he's bonded, so let's not ruin that if we don't have to. They're all sleeping over here? Really? With a squirrel. Just one random squirrel, just hanging out. I should probably hunt that whole thing. At some point later on, if they're still there, we'll clean that out. It's a decent amount of meat, but that's just going to spoil anyways. I really could use more people. That would be a nice thing. And I haven't seen any traders come through or any opportunity for, other than maybe a friendly blue is friendly, a friendly character to join on in. We could probably set those to haul. That would be fine. Give her something to do. Set a clean. And it's a little bit of a slow start right now. We got a slow section. But at some point here we'll get the heel root going, some more crops growing, and continue to work on this. Maybe I could almost set... Oh, your research is terrible. Mad guinea pig. There is a mad guinea pig and it's on the way. Where is it? So it's down here by these buildings. It's going to take it a minute, but we need all three of you to be prepared for this because one person could be a problem for that. And so let's see. Oh, paused it. Let's go slow. Where is it? So here it comes. It is racing up. It's going to get there. Who's going to shoot at it first? It's squeaking at them even. First shot misses. Come on. Someone's going to hit it, right? Oh, wait. Ver has a stun. There's the stun. There we go. Stun. Someone hit. And it's dead. That was nice and easy. But we will get to butcher it and move on from there. It would be cool to tame this, but I don't see that taming happening anytime soon until I get an inspired tame. Like, these are great for their wool, as well as they're pretty defensive when needed. So he's working on this. Once he gets those three done, I'll probably build the table in here. We're still kind of light on wood, but we're getting ironwood, which is very helpful to diversify some of the builds that we do. He's in here cooking, or in the cooking area. And it's currently raining. This whole area, they're like stuck on one piece of grass that spawns. This will probably get a little buggy. It just is what it is until we hunt that out. Okay, perfect. So let's see on the furniture side of it. I like to do the 2x4. It takes 95. I could probably build it out of ironwood. Can I build it out of ironwood? I can't build it out of ironwood? What's the point? Oh, no, there it is. I found it. It's at the bottom. Almost missed it. Everyone would have yelled at me. So we'll do that right there. So that's 95, which is fine. So then we need dining chairs. 45 wood apiece. We're going to leave them as normal wood. And as long as he doesn't botch it, we should be in pretty good shape. I like to chair it all the way around so people can sit, and that will be a nice feature in this room. Oop, we need to hunt that. Don't want any of these little animals nearby. Unfortunately, they will cause a lot of trouble and eat all of the plants that I don't want them to. Actually, we could probably set her to go after all of this metal that's out here. So there's random chunks of metal that go around depending on crash landings and other things that happen throughout. But I don't see any more of it right now. Okay, so Reyes is still healing up. Norris is making so some alpaca meat fell away or rotted away, which is expected, given some of the fact that we don't have it frozen. So the nice part is I have the ability for them to deliver. So Nicole's going to deliver a lot of the resources. The ironwood table, poor quality. Doesn't that figure? That's not exactly helpful, but at some point here, when we get a little bit more ironwood, we can go ahead and replace that, hopefully, and maybe sell off the one that we have. So Norris continues to mine away in our space. I guess we could probably plan out a little bit of our other mine space, but I want him to focus... Oh, you know what I could do? Here's what I'll do. So we originally discussed the idea that this area up here would turn into... 1 second. So it looks like Ver is going to be on an insulting spree. Here we go. Well, if she stays there and does it, that'd be fine. Who are you going to be insulting? Nicole? Or... Oh, yeah, yell at Reyes. That's fine. That's great. He won't stick around then. You're just being a jerk. Night owl in daytime? Well, that's your own fault right now. Yeah, she's not happy. And so she's going to yell at everyone. And make everyone else unhappy. And that's no fun. Yeah, insulted. Costs 5 each. Ugh, there's 3. Oh, it only went up by 4, so it must be like a little bit more than that. So Reyes healed back up, and it looks like he's leaving. That's no fun. What was that? What's going on? Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, you idiots. Well, Ver got beat up at least, so Nicole can continue to work, but Ver got bit. Got punched and bit. She actually needs to go lay down and be healed. Is she the only doctor? So I need to make sure that Ver can self-heal. So that's what Ver needs to do. And you do not need to be there. So this needs to go away for now. What? You're using medicine for a bite? Do I not have... Oh, I don't even have any remaining heal root right now. So that's great. That gets a little expensive pretty quickly. But Nicole's cleaning up a bunch of blood everywhere, which might make them a little bit happier. That would be nice if they could be a little bit more happy. So we have, I'm going to pause it here just to talk through it. So we have some of the runes and stuff available, and so it looks like pristine runes found nearby. This could have a ton of stuff at it, but there can be enemies there. Really, our 3 individuals are probably not going to go there, but let's open up the planet and see where it is versus our home, just to get an idea. So that's way too far right now. I would not travel this, and I may not even travel it with a full group later in the game, but it's quite a hike up there. It's just like wealth medium. Raiders present, almost none. That's interesting. So there's a chance, but we're probably going to let that expire over time, which is fine. There's no hurry on that. So continue hauling. Apparently, are we out of wood? Is that the problem? Or is he just not... He's mining away. Did I assign him... So his priority is mining over constructing? No. That's weird. Why is he not constructing these? His construction is higher than his mining as a 3 in the order, and his cooking... Let's turn this off for a second. Is it outside of his range? His ability? It shouldn't be. 94 to work with 45 wood in there. Construction skill is too low. How can you not build chairs? Oh my goodness. So as a level 3, he is not able to construct. We really need him to practice on stuff. Like, we should just go build a bunch of walls everywhere. I just don't have the wood for it right now, but that's going to limit, definitely slow down the process here. So our animals up here are still going. Ooh, we could haul that. That's fine. Make her haul that. I really probably should have Ver not grow or not do cooking then, because oh, we put her. That's right. I forgot in the last episode when Norris triggered his psychotic wandering. We put Ver to do cooking to make sure that we stayed ahead on it. But now we can just have her focus on growing, because it looks like a lot of the corn is ready to be harvested, and some more replanting as well, which should, I hope, let's check. Oh, we're getting there. It's going to be slow. I could use another person or two. Definitely could use another person or two. So that's going to take some time. It's crazy that he was able to do this table, but not the chairs around the table. I mean, one would think that a table is more difficult than the chairs. So that's not a lot of fun. but we probably need some plant cutting. Maybe I should make him do... The mining's okay, but maybe I should have him help grow for now. I don't know. They don't need to be doing any of this, so we'll just turn these off for now. So we have some minor risks. There's not a lot I can do about that right now. The tattered apparel is just... this is a little bit of a slow start. Not a lot of things going on, not a lot of opportunities to gain more people. Randy is not being very random right now. But we're getting some mining done, which is good, getting his level up. And let's see, how's he doing? So he is a 8 of 20, so it's getting up there. And we'll keep working on it. So maybe what we'll do is we'll separate the planning for the next area and start working on that while they continue to work through this until something happens or something we can work with. So let's work on, we're going to keep it separated. I'm going to order it to be, we decided this southern area was going to continue to be barracks, and I would probably actually go deeper with the barracks here. So this plus that, is that 6? 1, 2, that. So the barracks would go longer here. And we're not going to have them dig it out right now because we just don't need this much space, but it's good to plan while they continue to work through everything else that we have. And then I would recommend a second set of barracks come down. Let's see, so we need to be 6 by 6 with a 1, so that would put the entryway here. So I would just extend that. I would probably actually put a punch-through wall here just to help the routing. And so they would have the hallway here, which would run deep that way. Actually, it looks like I gave myself one more. We always run the risk here of infestations deep into the mountain, and that's not terrible, but it can be difficult to absorb early on. For the groups, defending against it can be tough. So we would put together a whole nother set of rooms here, which would give huge expansion later on. Now, would I get to this number of individuals? I do have settings set up to get higher amounts of colonists. So it's possible that all of this would be used. Plus, I mean, we could do it for some of the royalty that comes sometimes, and some of the their guards that come through. So we got the ship to the stars. Friendly AI from your past tells you of a ship that's being built up. We don't go after this. I haven't done it before, but my understanding is that it's just not worth it. So I'm actually going to let that one go. And it can be on the map, and we'll just ignore it for now. It's not that valuable for us. So we've planned this area out, which is perfect. So we'll connect that when we need to. We'll connect this back section. So then back here, we're going to turn this into like refrigerator central with a bunch of cooking going on. And it looks like I actually need to cut some trees down. Because I'm out of wood, so I can't cook. So why don't we set that? We're going to have Norris prioritize. Why is his... I must not have clicked enough times. So we're going to have him prioritize cutting down some trees for right now. Just to get enough wood to keep working on this. It looks like the kitchen area has been complete. So I have these really nice... This mod is great. It means that you don't have to create a refrigerator using air conditioning units in a open space. The refrigerator mod gives the opportunity to use wall and placed refrigerators up to quad spaces. And so a quad space looks a lot like this. We're actually going to utilize it. And so I would probably run like quad spaces. I don't know how much... I have tons of steel. How are my components? Which one is components? I never remember this. I think it's that one. 58. So it uses 2 each. So actually, I would probably complete this. So that's fine. So then what we're going to end up doing here is I would actually use this dual wall. I'll need him to mine it out, it looks like. But it counts as a wall space. So what I could do is order the mining of these pieces, this section. And so finished meals would go here right by the table, which would be make efficient eating of meals, which would be very helpful. So at that point, it hasn't been very productive this round. This episode was a little bit slow, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We're starting to get a little further along. So on that note, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching this episode of RimWorld. The mod list is in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, smash that like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and if you would like to be notified when new videos are posted, ring that little bell below. Additionally, you can follow my social media channels. Links are in the video description. Lastly, if you would like to support the channel and get free stuff, check out my affiliate link section in the description below. Have a great day.